Have you ever found yourself, just exhausted, constantly
Um,
trying to explain yourself maybe, or fighting against opinions that just feel set in stone?
oh, absolutely. It's that feeling, isn't it? Trying to control things you just can't and feeling your own peace just, well, drain away.
It's such a common struggle. But what if there was a simpler way? A really profound approach to flip that script, take back your energy, your power.
Yeah, it almost sounds maybe too simple, but that's exactly what we're diving into today. It's this powerful two-word strategy, and it's something emotionally intelligent people, leaders, even CEOs seem to use quietly.
Right. We're talking about Mel Robbins' the let them theory. And believe me, it is so much more than just like a catchy phrase. It's a real life strategy.
It really is. For changing your energy, your focus, even your self-worth.
So our mission here in this deep dive is to really unpack it. Look at the core ideas, use some, real world examples, pull from the sources, all to help you find a bit more peace, a bit more personal power.
And hey, if you're someone who likes getting these kinds of insights quickly, or you appreciate those aha moments that can really shift things for you,
Yeah.
maybe take just a second now to, like this deep dive, share it with someone who might need to hear this too, and definitely subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, your support genuinely helps us create more content like this for you.
It really does.
Okay, so let's get into it. This powerful idea. Where do we start? Maybe with that first big piece,
Yeah.
just letting people judge you.
And what's so freeing here is just admitting, really, how pointless it is trying to control what other people think. We spend so much energy on that.
So much.
Mel Robbins nails it. She says, when you stop trying to convince people who already made up their mind, you win. And the win isn't about proving them wrong, right?
No, not at all.
It's about getting your own mental space back.
That's it exactly.
Yeah.
People will misjudge you. It's inevitable. They'll talk. They might underestimate you. And this theory just says, let them. Because trying to change those opinions, trying to fight minds that are like already decided, it's an exhausting battle, maybe the most exhausting battle,
Yeah.
and kind of useless, really.
Totally useless. And think about Oprah Winfrey. Remember early on, critics saying she was too emotional for journalism.
Right, I remember that.
Did she fight them on it? Did she
Would-
try to argue and convince? Nope.
She just didn't engage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She let them think that. And instead, she put all that energy into building this media empire that, well, changed everything. Her not reacting was her power move.
That's such a great example. It really drives home that idea. If someone thinks you're too much of anything,
Yeah.
too loud, too quiet, too ambitious, you can just
Let them.
let them.
Yeah.
Because the right people, the ones who really get you, they'll see your heart anyway. They won't just see the volume.
It's a form of radical self-acceptance, really.
It is. Okay, so building on that,
Yeah.
freeing up energy from what others think. What about when people actually walk away?
Hmm.
That leads us to the next point, right?
Yeah.
Let them leave.
Yeah, and this one can feel tough, really counterintuitive sometimes because our instinct is often to, hold on tighter.
Definitely.
But it taps into that difficult truth. Some people just aren't meant to stay on your path forever. Mel Robbins puts it so powerfully. When someone walks away from you, they're not rejecting you, they're revealing themselves.
Wow. That reframes it completely, doesn't it?
It really does. Think about it. A friend who stops calling, maybe a partner chooses a different direction, even just someone unfollowing you online. The impulse is to chase, right?
Yeah.
Try to win them back.
Fix it somehow.
But the theory says, let them. Because pouring all your energy into holding on to people who aren't actively choosing to be there, that's energy you're not using to choose yourself.
That makes so much sense. And again, we see these huge examples. Steve Jobs, right? Fired from Apple.
Yeah, the company he started.
Exactly. But did he bang down the door trying to get back in immediately? No. He let them. He stepped away.
And then he built NXT, built Pixar, basically revolutionized animation and computing again.
And then came back to Apple, but as this legend who completely reshaped it. It's like the rejection wasn't an end. It was a redirection.
That's the perfect word for it, redirection. It's not a dead end. It's just the universe or whatever you believe in, pointing you somewhere else, somewhere potentially better aligned for you.
Instead of clinging to something that wasn't really yours anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, this flows really nicely into the third principle, which I think resonates with so many people seeking that inner calm. Protect your peace, not your ego.
Yes. This is huge. It's about consciously choosing your internal state, your tranquility, over that constant need to be validated or, to win the argument.
It's amazing how much energy goes into ego battles, isn't it?
Oh, incredible amounts. And Mel Robbins says, letting them isn't giving up, it's stepping out of the drama. Think about it always needing to be right, proving your point, defending yourself to people who maybe aren't even listening. That's usually ego,
Yeah, definitely ego-driven.
and it just burns through your energy. Energy you could use for, well, pretty much anything else more productive.
So the practical side of this is actually quite radical.
Yeah.
Let them gossip. Let them twist your words.
Mm.
Maybe even let them think they won the argument.
If that's what they need. Yeah, sometimes. Because, and this is key, your piece is just more valuable than their opinion or that fleeting feeling of being right.
It really has to be. And, there's science emerging on this, too.
Right. I saw that Harvard study from 2023. People who practiced emotional detachment from social conflict, basically,
Yeah.
not getting sucked into the drama, they reported being 31% more productive and focused.
31%. That's significant. When your brain isn't tied up in defending itself,
It's free. Free for creativity, problem solving, just living.
it's a powerful mantra, isn't it? If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, speaking of things that can initially cost us peace,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about hearing no. That leads to lesson 4. Let them say no.
Ah, yes. This is all about reframing rejection, seeing it not as failure, but as clarity, as information.
Mel Robbins flips it beautifully. When someone says no, they're giving you clarity.
Exactly. It's such a shift. Instead of feeling crushed, you see no as a filter, a signpost.
Right. So an investor says no. Okay, let them. That wasn't the right fit. Potential client goes silent. Let them. Not the right partnership. Someone doesn't text back.
Let them. It's not a reflection on your worth. It's just data helping you navigate, showing you where not to pour your energy. It points you towards the yeses that matter.
And look at Howard Schultz with Starbucks. How many investors did he pitch to?
Over 200. Can you imagine hearing no that many times?
It's incredible. But he didn't waste time begging or convincing those no's. He let them say no.
And he kept going until he found the few who said yes. And those yeses built a global phenomenon.
It just shows, doesn't it? The takeaway is, don't face or beg for a yes. Focus on building your thing, making it so strong, so authentic.
But the right opportunities, the right people, they almost can't say no. That's where the real power shift occurs.
Absolutely. And this idea of focusing on your response, your actions, rather than trying to control others, that brings us neatly to point 5. Let them live their life.
Yes. And Mel Robbins calls this one of her most freeing decisions. I can see why.
Me too.
Mm.
It's about releasing that, sometimes deeply ingrained, need to micromanage or control how other people behave or react.
You say your piece, you communicate your feelings, you set your boundaries. Great. You've done your part. Now.
Let them react how they react.
Exactly. Let them respect the boundary or not. Your job isn't to control them, it's to control your response, your energy, what you do next.
I love that quote from Jay Shetty on this. He says, peace comes when you stop controlling others and master your emotions.
Perfect. It highlights that people will do what they want to do, ultimately. Your power isn't in changing them, it's in deciding how much access they get.
Access to your time, your energy, your life.
Precisely. It's about protecting your own space based on their actions, not trying to force their actions. It's profound self-mastery.
It really is. Now, we should probably clarify something important here, because let them can sometimes be misunderstood, can it? It's not about being weak or just rolling over.
Oh, absolutely not. That's a critical distinction. This isn't about staying silent when you should speak up or avoiding necessary conversations or confrontations.
It's not passive avoidance.
No, it's an active choice. It's what you do after you've done your part. You've communicated clearly, you've set your boundary, you've shown up authentically. And if they still don't listen or respect you or choose you, then you let them.
Okay, so it's a strategy rooted in self-respect.
Exactly. Self-respect, not desperation. You're not chasing, you're choosing where your energy goes.
That makes sense. It sounds like a really mature form of emotional intelligence.
It absolutely is. And the deeper layer is, letting them doesn't mean you suddenly don't care at all. It often means you care more about your own peace, your sanity, your well-being than you do about getting caught up in their drama or their inability to meet you where you are.
That's a powerful reframe. Caring more about your peace than their chaos.
Right. And this thinking isn't new either. It has roots in things like Stoic philosophy, focusing only on what's within your control. And modern neuroscience backs it up too, showing how constant social friction depletes us.
And didn't that Stanford study touch on this from 2021?
Yes. It found that emotionally detaching from negative social stuff, basically, not letting it get under your skin, actually lowered cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone.
Lower stress, faster emotional recovery,
Yeah.
just by choosing not to engage internally.
Exactly. So choosing to let them is literally better for your nervous system, your health. It's strategic energy management.
So it's clear then, letting them isn't passive at all. It's actually a really powerful stance, an act of self-preservation.
Empowerment, emotional regulation, all of that.
Okay, so let's maybe try to bring this home with a kind of quick checklist,
Yeah.
like the let them script for reclaiming your peace.
Good idea.
So, scenario, they don't invite you,
Let them.
they misunderstand you, twist your words,
Just,
they walk away, choose a different path,
let them go.
they gossip about you, or say you've changed.
Yeah, let them.
And the beauty is, while they're busy doing all of that, what are you doing?
You are growing. You are evolving. You are focusing on your path. You glow up, essentially.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. It's that quiet, powerful transformation that happens internally.
It really is.
So as we're wrapping up, maybe take a second, everyone listening, just consider the real value of your peace, your self-worth. We've talked about some powerful ways to protect it today.
What really stood out to you from all this? Is there one specific lesson, one insight that you feel ready to actually apply, maybe starting today?
Yeah, what's the one thing you learned that you're going to try out?
Give that some thought. Maybe picture a specific situation or person you've been mentally wrestling with, and ask yourself that tough question. If I truly loved myself here, would I keep pouring energy into this?
Oof, that's a potent question.
If the answer is no, you know what the alternative is now.
And maybe we can end on that really powerful quote from Mel Robbins.
Which one?
The most powerful words you'll ever say might be the ones you don't.
Perfect. So if this deep dive resonated with you, if you found value here, and we really hope you did.
Yeah, please do take that moment to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel.
And pass it along. Share it with family, friends, anyone you know who's maybe looking to upgrade their life, find a bit more peace, live with more freedom.
Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.